afternoon, happy time zone, whatever time zone you're in. Hello, how are you guys doing? Oh boy, can you guys believe that we are already in the last Monday sprint time of November? Where did the month go? Where did it go? Hi, Alyssa, welcome. Hi, Jazz, Hope, welcome. Rebecca, so happy to have you guys here this morning. Ashley, welcome. How are you guys doing? How are we feeling? It's the final week. Okay, so I actually have been just kind of like testing some things out. I don't exactly know how the whole YouTube membership thing works, but I'm learning it. But yeah, I do have a join button now, and so far the main thing that I think people would benefit from is I might implement, some like members only streams. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, it's there. And I'm still figuring everything out. So if anyone does happen to join in these first couple months, I will find something for you as like a thank you. I don't know what it's going to be, but I got to figure it out. Oh Lord, Anna Robbins is already here with the cheese this morning. Hi Nick, welcome. Yep, the join button is in fact new. Hello, writer friends. Writing my blurb today using the advice this guy gave. I forgot his name. He's got a YouTube. Oh, that's me. Well, I can't take credit for that advice because the advice that I got came from Ari's video. So it's like a collection of knowledge that we all share together with each other, and we in turn share it with all of you. So yeah, I hope you have a great time writing your book blurb. It's so much fun. Hi, Caitlin. What we'll be writing today is I'm driving to meet friends, but podcast vibes. In fact, podcast vibes. Chaotic podcast vibes. But, we'll take it. Hello, Victoria. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we all doing? How are we all feeling? It's the final week of our November writing challenge. If you are participating in a November writing challenge, I am currently sitting at 41,595 words. So that means, and I have my little rough draft relay tracker thing set up. That means that I need only 8,405 more words between now and the end of Saturday. So I think that's very doable. I mean, that's less than 10K. And if you see the vlog that's going up today, I attempted to write 10K Monday through Friday last week. So this is less than that. Like, honestly, I'm at the point now where I'm like, do I have like 8,500 words actually left in this story? I think I do, because we're about to really start digging into some backgrounds of some things, and I think they're going to be pretty chunky. But hoping to slay the day with all of you. I mean, I only need 1,400 words a day to reach the 50K by Saturday, which I think we can do. I think we can do it. I'm hoping to hit that 14K or 14. What is it? 1,400 today on the stream with you guys, because I want to go ahead and knock it out. I do have some hefty work tasks since I'm only here Monday through Wednesday, because we have Thursday, Friday off for Thanksgiving. So some things need to be done before end of month. So, here we go. Let's see. Hey, AJ, welcome. Hi, Angel. So happy to have you back home with the baby. That's so exciting. Sending some queries. I mean, working. Yeah, legally, I am also going to be working during these sprints. That's for legal purposes. I'm about to jump into the wilds of querying, so I'm fine. Everything is fine. Everything's on fire. We love that. We love that. Had to stop for job search, but that's going to on the back burner until later today. I really want to reach my goal, about 3,000 words until I get there, I think. That's amazing. Love that. Hi, Felicity. Welcome. Oh, I'm not going to lie to you guys. While this month has been so fun and has been so full of creativity and constant inspiration with this story, I'm quite ready to sort of slow down just a little bit for the holidays, because the holidays are like my favorite time of the year, because it's the time where I get to spend the most quality time with my family. And so I'm ready to just like slow down for a little while and, rest up for another productive year in 2025. You know what I'm saying? And so always around the holidays, I've tried to make it a point to slow down and really just enjoy all of the slowness and the time that I'm spending with people that I love and people that love me, you know? And part of that is hanging out with you guys because I love all of you guys. You're amazing. How does cameras work? Hello, welcome. Happy to have you here. So, if you have never been on one of my Monday productivity sprints, the way that we're going to be doing things is we're doing two 40-minute sprints because we're here for productivity. And yeah, and I do have one more stream scheduled after this one, which will be our November finale stream, which is going to be on Saturday this week, not on Friday. I wanted to, because of the holiday on Thursday, I know a lot of people will be traveling to and from places this weekend. And so I felt that Saturday, on the actual final day of November, would be the best time to have our final stream and celebrate all the progress we made, big and small. And yeah, I think it'll be so much fun. We're going to have some fun friends on there. I'm pretty sure it is going to be Alyssa and Mick writes. And then we have one more surprise guest that will be joining, possibly, but I have to wait for confirmation. So stick around for that. That'll be a fun time. Hello, Leah. Hello, Yasmin. Yeah, Alyssa, I'm so excited. If this coming Friday is anything like this past Friday was, it's going to be or Saturday, excuse me. If this coming Saturday is anything like last Friday was, it's going to be a good time because I don't think I have laughed that much on a stream in so long. Also, if anyone is in the chat and you did not see that stream, go watch it. It is absolutely free, unhinged content for all of you, and I hope you love it. Okay. Good morning. My November has been totally derailed by the flu. Came back yesterday from a hospital stay for one of my kids. We are finally healing, but who knows if any words are going to happen. Oh my goodness, that sounds horrible. And hopefully you're all on the up and up. You said you're finally healing, so that's great. Love that. Abs literally hurt the next day. Last Friday was in fact bonkers. Anna's face still hurts. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. I did not realize how many different cheeses there are in the world, but now I know at least 30 different kinds, including but not limited to Stinky Bishop. If you know, you know. Also, the emoji that is surrounding my vlog today, like you comment an emoji if you make it to the end of the video. The emoji at the end of the video definitely has something to do with that stream that happened on Friday. So if you were there, you'll understand the emoji that I'm asking everyone to comment. And if not, then it's not too late to go and watch the stream before the video goes live. It goes live at 1 p.m., I believe. So yeah, there'll be time after this stream for you to go and catch up on all the madness. I have a video to edit, but I'm going to write. It's funner. I agree. Writing is indeed more fun than editing videos. But there's something about editing videos that I just feel so like cozy when I do it because like I get up under a blanket and I use my iPad. And so I'm just like sitting on the couch, just like do. I don't know. There's something kind of like almost mindless about it to me because I've done it so much at this point that like I can like do it and be productive, but also kind of turn my brain off and be thinking about other things like the story and stuff like that while I'm doing it. So I've actually come to start really enjoying editing because it's become a mindless task for me because I do it so much. You know what I'm saying? Stinky Bishop, man. It's so good. I love it so much. Agreed. I mean, would Stinky Bishop be the cat that the song Smelly Cat from Friends is about? You know what I'm saying? Smelly cat, what are they feeding you? They're feeding the cat Stinky Bishop. And that's why it's a smelly cat. It has all come full circle. So about this Friday we were in, I had to scope out a relocation opportunity for my husband's job. Oh, well, you know what? Don't be sad that you missed it because it is there for you to watch as many times as you like. You know what I'm saying? Hello, C. So it said I wasn't able to catch the other two streams, but I'm here now. So yay. Exactly. You made it to this one. All the cheese. It's not your fault. Yes, we know it. they were feeding Smelly Cat. The mystery is solved. I'm so happy I could solve the mystery for all of you. The Smelly Cat was eating Stinky Bishop. And that's I mean, I'm pretty sure that's written in a history book somewhere. So actual factual, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, really quick, let me know what your goal is just for this week. Because sometimes I feel like whenever we look at like a month goal and we see like this giant number, it can be a little overwhelming. So what I've been doing is I've kind of like been breaking each week into like a little mini challenge and making it, you know, kind of gamifying it, the whole thing, and just making everything feel like it's a game. So there's no pressure. It feels less serious, but also I'm competitive. And so I want to win the game. And so, you know, it's productive without pressure, if that makes sense. And I feel like that has been a really successful mindset for me this month, is turning the productivity into a game so it doesn't feel like work and it doesn't feel so daunting, I guess. Maybe that's what it is. Hello, welcome to the stream. 3.5 chapters left. That's amazing. Yeah, I have allegedly 1, 2, 3, 4, around 5-ish chapters. I mean, I'm already a good chunk of the way. Wait, is that right? Hold on. Hold, please. I lied to you. I have 1, 2. Oh, I also have 3.5 chapters left because I'm halfway through this. Well, maybe not halfway, but I have a chunk of this chapter that I've already started. And according to my outline, there's only 3 more chapters after this one. So, okay, then. And now we know that. Week's goal is the same as every week, like a 5K, doing around 800 per day, and it's been going pretty well. That's a really like good, consistent goal. Like 800 words. It's not. It doesn't feel like so daunting. That's a good goal. Goal for the week is to finish the book. I believe in you, Alyssa. If anyone can do it, you can do it. Just hit that goal. It's in sight. Not very good at setting casual goals. So we have learned. Since I've never in my life seen someone write 20,000 words in one day. And so, you know, if anyone can do it, Alyssa, it is you. Also, I watched your vlog this morning and you were like, I mean, who knows? You might get 50K this week. And I was like, not me. But also, I only need like less than 9K. According to all of my trackers, I need 1,400 a day to win. To win the game. Goal is 5K this week. Very nice. Very nice. I got 2 essays and a short story left for the semester. Very nice. There's nothing like ending a semester. It just feels so nice, especially because you get to go on a nice long break afterwards. Taking it easy for the rest of this week. Plan on brainstorming more for my whip. Love that. Thank you. Yeah. The vlog that I'm posting today is, I think it's literally titled, I've never written this much in a month before, or something like that. Because I have truly been impressing myself this month. I have, like, I mean, we're over 40K this month, which I think my max in a month might be like 20K in a month. Is that right? I don't know. I got to look. I got to go back to my writing history for a GWC to see how many words I was able to write in a month. My goal for the day is to get my chapter finished. Some friends and I are writing a novel about a cat with 9 lives. Are each of you writing each of the lives? Because that would be really fun. I also have a deadline this week to finish a short story that I'm participating in, so I should probably get on that too. Very fun, very fun. Proud of my overall goal, which was not a word count, and I'm so glad. My goal was just sit down and write, or the butt in chair challenge. Hey, I understand that. Yeah, my goal for like overall for the month was just to write something every day, just to work on my consistency. And out of today's day 25, and out of all 25 of those days, there was only one day that I wrote 0 words, because I was just like, I just don't want to. But also I had a lot of traveling happening this past weekend, and it was a heavy travel day, the day that I didn't write. So it's fine. Consistency is not the same as perfection. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can still say that I was consistent with my writing this month, even though I don't have like a perfect track record of writing every day, because 29 out of 30 days is pretty darn consistent, if you ask me. My goal is to finally start Act 2 of my book. That's so fun. I recently just started Act 3 of mine, and it is wild cuckoo bananas. Also, I have been having some banger like dialogue happening in these scenes. Like, let me see if I can share one that isn't a huge spoiler. Oh, I do like that, I think. Okay, here we go. A wicked smile forms on her face, her teeth bared, her cards exposed. There are worse fates than death, wouldn't you agree? Ooh, I just love it. It's so spooky. It's so spooky. And I love it. My little goal for today is to get the first day of the story. Very nice. Love that. Only thing I managed to do while being hospitalized after my C-section was to come up with 6 story ideas in the subgenre of reverse harem romance. Hey, that's a lot of ideas. That's a lot of ideas. Hi, Emily. Goal for today is 2K words, but it might be a little ambitious since my daily average is 1K. Yeah, I tried. I did a 2K per day last week, and let me tell you what, it was rough. But you'll get to see all that at 1 p.m. today when my video goes live on the channel because it was a journey. Got into a big streak. It really motivates me to keep going because I don't want to lose the cool number. I agree. But at that point, I was just like, rest is more important than keeping the streak. You know what I'm saying? 5K words this week with a stretch of 8K if possible. That's a great goal. 1,000 words for Monday through Friday. And if you write on the weekends, then you can include Saturday. Yeah, very intriguing. Yeah, I'm really, there's a couple more quotes that I wish I could share, but they are major spoilers, so I can't share those. But you'll get to read them. You'll get to read them at some point whenever it's out in the world eventually. Thank you so much. Okay, we have been live for almost 20 minutes. I say we need to jump into our first sprint. Okay. So 40 minutes are on the clock. Let me switch my little banner because we're about to be sprinting. And yeah, best of luck to all of you, and I will see you in 40 minutes. Happy writing, productivity, whatever you're doing. All right, friends, that's the first 40 minutes. How'd you do? I got sidetracked with a little bit of work tasks. So I got about 400 words, but I did finish a chapter and I realized that I needed to actually add another chapter to my outline, and that's what I'm working on now. So yeah, let me know how your 40 minutes went. We had a couple people come in late. Hi, Jess. Hi, Ian. Let's see. Hi, Renee. Laura, welcome. Nap time. Felt that. Felt that. Determined to break through writer's block today. I've taken a week off. It's go time. Yes, it is in fact go time. Love that. Finished my workshop notes for class. Very nice. Got around 400 words too, but then my mom needed my advice on statistics, so it took a bit to get through. I feel that. Yeah, I had a couple work things I needed to take care of, but we got them done. A couple emails came in. Sent some queries, and then shopping for a Christmas tree. Oh, I love that. I actually need to do some shopping later today. Because our Christmas is literally in like 2 weeks. So actually, it's less than 2 weeks away. So I need to get on it. So that'll be my task for the day today, after the stream. Got dinner in the crock pot, dealt with the mini monsters tantrum, and got 200 words. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, Rebecca, that's great. Oh, almost done with the scene. 3:30, and then had to do some work. Felt that. Working and editing a video. Ooh, new Mick video. Can't wait to see it. At work, so I was answering emails and getting my to-do list for the day done, but I did get about 10-20 words done before work on a replay of Alyssa's sprints from this morning. Very nice. That's amazing. Y'all are killing it. Let's see. What can we talk about for a little bit before we get into this next stream? Have any of you wonderful people, let me switch to Yap Time because that's what it is. Have any of you wonderful people gone to see Wicked yet? Because it has been living in my head rent free ever since I saw it on Friday, and I just need to talk about it because it was phenomenal. Phenomenal? That's not a word, but it was fantastic in every way, every sense of the word. 209 burned himself out this November trying to manage 50K goal in my thesis. Oh, that sounds like a lot. 319, nice. Oh, Mick, phenomenal would be a word to describe it. It would be, because there's so many fun little words that they have in the Wicked universe. But oh my gosh. And can we just because I was looking at some stats, a Broadway musical act, because this whole movie is just act one of the musical, right? And the Broadway musical, the first act is 90 minutes. This first part movie is almost 3 hours long. But when I tell you, the way I was glued to the screen the entire time, it did not feel like I was sitting there for 3 hours. And I do have to say, I did also bawl my eyes out because just seeing the beautiful friendship arc of Glinda and Elphaba in the story, it was so well done. And just seeing their emotions, I'm not kidding you, I cried at least 5 times. And some of it was just because I was just so overwhelmed with how beautiful everything looked, on top of how wonderful everything sounded, and then just adding the layer of nostalgia on there. Oh my flipping gosh, I grew up with this musical, and so just to see it in such a magical format was everything that I could have ever wanted in my life ever. And we are now in the longest intermission ever because we have to wait a year for part 2. But it's fine. Also, I don't know if any of you know this fun little fact, but give me a minute. I'm still connected to my laptop. Let me connect back to the desktop with my keyboard. So if you don't know, hold on, can I just share this with you? I'm about to give you guys a fun little. Okay, I'm going to share this with all of us. Okay, so this man that you see on the screen, he is the one that wrote the original Wizard of Oz, right? Well, um, I was going through because whenever he wrote the original Wizard of Oz, the Wicked Witch of the West did not have a name. And so when they were wanting to write the person that wrote the origin story of the Wicked Witch of the West, they needed to give her a name, but they also wanted it to, be sort of an homage to the original writer. And so if you see L. Frank Baum, if you take all the first letters of his name, that is how you get Elphaba. And that is where her name actually comes from, is from the initials of the original creator of Wicked, or of the Wizard of Oz universe. And so, yeah, fun little fact about Elphaba. Her name comes from L. Frank Baum, Elphaba. And I think that is just such a fun little tidbit, little fact of the thing. It's so good, and I love it. I love how much care was put into this story to pay homage to the original. So yeah, right, blew my mind when I saw that. And you're very welcome. Very welcome. So far, I've been to one family function for the holidays, and I'm sure every holiday function that I go to will be. I'll be talking about Wicked in some form or fashion. And also this, I have never read the Wicked book, and I want to. And I feel like what better time to read it, than right now, whenever we're having this amazing movie thing happening. And so, yeah. But if you are a fan of the original Wizard of Oz, if you've read the Wicked book, if you like the Broadway show, if you are a fan in any capacity of that world, then I do feel like that you will absolutely enjoy Wicked. Like it's so good. It's way more political than the Broadway show and dives deeper into the animal rights issue of the story. It's very good. Yeah, definitely. The movie itself is very political because it's this person who, well, I don't want to spoil it, but it's when you watch it, it definitely has some very political themes, and how a government will feed the people only so much information. I mean, and there's the famous line is the best way to bring people together is to give them a common enemy. And even if that enemy isn't deserving of being called an enemy, if you see where I'm going with that. And it's actually very relevant to the times we are living through together currently. So yeah, basically someone finding a group of people that has done nothing wrong and wanting to take their rights away. So do with that information what you will. I'm not going to get political here because that's not what I do. I'm a writer, not a politician, but it's a very fun take. But also it's just a very beautiful story of friendship and seeing the things and celebrating the things that make people different, as opposed to using the things that make people different against them, which is just it's a fantastic story. I could talk about it all day for the rest of my life, but I'm not going to do that because I don't think anyone wants to hear me yap about this movie for forever and ever. Amen. But it's worth it. It's so good. Oh my gosh. The dancing, are you talking about the Oz ball or whatever that they go to? Like the end of Dancing Through Life? Oh. One day, Congressman Cody, one day. Yeah, that scene at the Oz ball. Oh yeah. I was a puddle on the floor. I was weeping. It was I love it so much. It's just such a wholesome, like, you will leave if you watch the movie, you will be leaving the theater with like your heart just overflowing with all of the emotions. And it's so good. So good. Yeah, it needs to be watched immediately. And also there are some hidden cameos in the movie. I'm not going to tell you who, but there are some lots of fun cameos in the movie. And okay, I'm gonna stop rambling. Does anyone else want to talk about anything else? Because that's all I can think of right now is that movie. And I have been, it's the one part that has been living in my head rent free is the "Dear Galinda, you are just too good," where they have the books and stuff and they're dancing with the books. You know what I'm talking about. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And just so good. John Chu really ate and left no crumbs with this movie. And then, Cynthia Erivo is just not of this world. Galinda was Ariana Grande was the perfect Galinda. Fiyero, if you are attracted to men in any form or fashion, good luck. And so, yeah, he is he's gorgeous, and that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, see, I feel like the movie would be best seen if you don't know spoilers, because some part of me wishes that I could go in, I could have gone into Wicked blind, but also there's something there for everyone. If you go into it blind, then you're in for a fantastic story that you have never seen before, and you get to just experience it all for the first time. And there's a certain joy to that. But for me, the nostalgia, the layer of nostalgia, because I grew up with this musical. This musical came out, it premiered on Broadway in 2003. And at that time, I was a young, 8-year-old person. And so, like, from, like, the first, like, this was one of the first musicals that I ever saw, ever, as a young child. And just the magic of it was everything that I wanted and more. And to see that now, 21 years later, translated onto the screen, but with so beautifully, and also just, they also go so much deeper than the actual Broadway show. Like, you get to spend so much more time getting to know these characters. And it's just, I can't. You're welcome. This is the best. This is the best advertisement for Wicked. The best advertisement for Wicked I've ever seen. You're welcome. Yes, I highly recommend. Oh, you've never seen The Wizard of Oz or like read it? Oh, it is such. The Wizard of Oz only scratches the surface of the full story, and I'm very excited to see how they weave it in, because technically the story of The Wizard of Oz starts with Act 2 of Wicked. Like, all of those elements of Wizard of Oz get brought into the story in Act 2 of the Wicked show. And so I'm very excited to see how they layer that in with all of the elements that we already know from the story, because I feel like we're going to get to see much more in depth. Obviously, because I mean, Act 2 is shorter than Act 1. It's like an hour long, maybe 50 minutes. But the movie itself is going to be like probably just as long as Part 1, which was almost 3 hours long. So I'm excited to see how in depth they go with the story of Wizard of Oz, interweaving through Wicked, because inherently Wicked is a prequel where they are showing the Wicked Witch from birth up to the Wizard of Oz, through all the events of Wizard of Oz, and then you even get to see a little bit after the story of Wizard of Oz ends, at least in the Broadway musical. So I'm excited to see what happens, But yeah, I'm done rambling about about Wicked and the Wizard of Oz. I have, I think, said my piece, and you all know I did in fact get the Wicked 10 bucket for popcorn, and then I also got the Elphaba cup. I did get the 2 little pins they were selling because it was donating for charity. So I was like, why not? They were $3 a piece, so I got the Glinda one and the Elphaba one. And so yeah, it's just so fun, so fun. I think it's a popular story in my area, so never really got on my radar, but I feel like I ought to check it out based on your recommendation. Yeah, The Wizard of Oz was, I think, one of the first VHS tapes that I ever owned, and it was just so cool because I mean, it was one of the first movies to celebrate the coloration of TV, because whenever it was first releasing, that's when like colored TV was like becoming a thing, and so they wanted to showcase that by having the first part of the movie be in that black and white, that grayscale kind of theme, and then whenever she goes to Oz, everything is in color, and it's to celebrate the progression of technology with TV being able to have colors on screen. So yeah, very fun, very fun. There's a lot of history that you get to like kind of see through all these stories, and it's just good stuff. All right, so that's enough about that. And if no one has any further questions, we could jump into our second sprint. Who's excited? Because I'm excited. I'm hoping to get more words in this go around than I did in the last one. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, dum, ba, bum. No. No. There we go. I'm like, do I know how to work Focus or not? Alrighty, friends. We're switching over to sprint time. If there's anything you want to talk about before we wrap up the stream today, leave it in the chat and I will star it so I remember to come back to it. Otherwise, have a happy 40 minutes of writing, and I'll see you in 40 minutes. All right, friends. That was the final sprint. I actually went kind of crazy and wrote 1,300 words. I was just really flowing. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I basically crossed all the word count that I needed for today. So that's a slay. How did you guys do? Let me change our banner because we are no longer sprinting. Yeah, of course. Happy to do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm writing a really fun scene, and I was just into it. I just really dived into this character's head and was like, ooh, and it just was flowing. I truly entered a flow state, and I love the moments where I'm in a flow state because I pretty much got almost through. Did I almost write this whole chapter during that? I did. That's crazy, y'all. Yeah. Wow. I had to read for my wellness essay on health insurance. Ooh, super fun and exciting. Fixed a few parts on a scene, very nice. Started Act 2, 992 words. You're killing it, Rebecca. That's awesome. Trying to write detective work, and it requires less writing and more thinking. Yeah. See, I love the scenes that don't really require me to think, that are mostly like inner dialogue. Yes, there are some things that needed to line up with this scene, but it's one of those things where I already knew all of this stuff, so like I was able to set it up prior, and so yeah, very fun, very fun. Got the baby down, fed big kids lunch. Oh, yep, they're out of school for the week, folded some laundry, may not be writing just yet, but productive. That is nice. Yeah, we're only out for Thursday and Friday this week, but a lot of my friends are teachers and they're out for the whole week, and I'm very jealous, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Agreed. Much easier to do so when you like the scene that you're writing. 100%. But yeah, I already got the words I need for the day, so who knows? Maybe I'll go ahead and just keep on trucking along, finish out this chapter. I don't know. I'm feeling very, very inspired right now, so we might just keep the flow going. But I do need to actually hop off here and get some work tasks done because, I am in fact at work and do need to get things done this week because it's end of month for us, and that just is always a busy time of the month. But this was so much fun. Thank you all so much for being here for our final Monday productivity sprint of November. I'm so glad that we got to spend a lot of time together getting a lot of progress done. Very thankful for all of you for being here and for watching and for hanging out with me. And pretty much all of you have been in a majority of my streams this month. And I went back and counted it up. I think I streamed over half of the days in November, which is wild. I think I counted it up, and I'm including the one I'm doing on Saturday. It's like 16 live streams, which is crazy. But we had so much fun and we made so much progress. Yes, I will be doing lives after November. They won't be as frequent as the ones in November were. I'm thinking of actually, because Alyssa actually noticed that there's now a join button on my YouTube, and I'm thinking of keeping some Monday sprints starting probably in 2025. And those will be like member only sprints. So if you feel so inclined and you want to support the channel, help me financially be able to do more, for you guys, you absolutely can. But I am not. It's never a requirement. Okay, let me do a quick little spiel, because one thing that I want to do is I want to be able to. I feel like sometimes when creators create paid content, they almost like take something away from their normal amount of content. And so all of my normal Friday streams that I do, or like any like pop-up live streams, those will continue to be for everyone, member or non-member, because I don't want to take anything away from anyone that, isn't able to pay for like a membership. But I do want to be able to add more for the paid memberships, for the people that choose to want the additional stuff. And most likely what I'll do every November, every stream will be open to everyone, because I mean it's November. It's National Novel Writing Month. Like, everyone's going to be writing, and so I'll probably keep the all streams in the free tier for November, just because that's what it's all about. It's not about trying to make a profit. It's about community, and I want to really do that. But for the other months, if you want the extra live content, it'll be there. I'm also toying with the idea of releasing videos like a day early for members. I don't know. I got to do a lot of tweaking and figuring things out. But I really don't even know how most of this works. So it'll be a learning experience for all of us. But with all of that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're interested, I am posting my week 3 of November writing vlog. It goes live at 1 p.m. I'm probably going to set it to premiere here in a moment. So if you want to click notify whenever it actually goes live and come back and watch it, absolutely. Come on and do so, because I'd love to hang out with you guys and watch week 3 of November, see how we did. But yeah, if that is all, I will see you all again Saturday at 6 p.m. And you never know with me. There could be a pop-up live stream between now and then, because I am, in fact, a crazy person. So stay tuned to the channel, and you never know what's going to happen. But yeah, I'll see you all when I see you, and have a wonderful rest of your week, and get all the words. Happy writing. Bye.